Hi guys, this is Ratchet's Raw, and we are playing Criminal Case Elite Mode, Case 8, hashtag murder. Let's unlock something wicked. This way comes number 3, was it? I didn't see. Well, we beaten Tiffany, who turned out to be an enchanted doll. Creepy a bit. Let me get this straight, Katarina. That little girl, Tiffany, wasn't a girl after all. Instead, she was some enchanted murderous doll. I tell you, Chief. That's what she, or it said, Chief, before trying to kill us. We've never come across an enchanted doll before. Where the heck did that come from? Well, the man with the answers is Jose Carvalho. He warned us... You heard something? That's my sister coughing. He warned us bad things would happen if Tiffany got angry. Let me just lift this microphone up. Not sure if it's a good sound. Did you know Tiffany murdered Marigold? Has she killed before? And even though Tiffany's gone, could this happen again? Katrina, you head back to Mexico and get some answers from Mr. Carvalho. What about Justine and Jesse Adams? If they're possessed by a ghost that compelled them to kill, we have to help them. Don't sweat it, Gwen. I'll head south with Katarina. It's been a while since I went out hunting. That leaves me to look into these suspected ghost possessions. But where to start? Well, there's one thing that links the murders involving Jesse and Justine. Those tarot cards. Come see me in my trailer and I'll explain. And I'll meet you across the board to speak with Jose when you're finished with Hope, Katarina. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Hope first. Have you found something that will prove Justine and Jesse's innocence? Something to do with those tarot cards? Well, it turns out those murders were the first killings where a tarot card was left behind. I found 3 other cases going back 5 years. Each time, a tarot card was found with the body. Oh! 3 murders over 5 years? And now Jesse and Justine? This has all the markings of a serial killer. Or worse, a serial killing ghost. But why the gap between the first 3 cases, then 2 more within a week? Have you found any connection? Nothing obvious, except that all the victims were loved ones of the killers. And the only thing tying the killers together is that they were all successful in the natural resources sector. Well, we've met some of them. What do you mean, where? All 3 of the previous killers committed suicide in prison, which is hardly surprising. If our ghost possession theory is correct, they were all innocent. Committed suicide? Oh no, we can't let that happen to Justine. Let's go outside for a moment, Katarina. I need some air. Okay, jeez. These terror murders are much bigger than we thought, Katarina. If what we suspect is true, a ghost has possessed 5 different people over the past 5 years, compelling them to kill their loved ones. Katrina, I have an idea. If Jesse Adams was possessed here in Last Crusade, then we might be able to make contact with the ghost. We should conduct a seance. Oh, a seance? But how can we summon the spirit? We don't have any of their personal belongings. We don't even know the ghost's name. Well, we have the tarot cards left of the 2 previous crises. Those should allow us to make contact. The trouble is, I've run out of ceremonial candles, and we are in the middle of the New Mexico desert. I don't know where we could find some. Wait, Katrina's right. That shrine on Dole Island is filled with ceremonial candles. There must be some there we can use. Let's hurry, Katrina. The sooner we get some answers from this ghost, the sooner we can help Justine. Well, we know what happens next. Okay, let's go to Jose now. Did you know about Tiffany? That she was a doll? Is it true? Is Tiffany gone? My darling, my granddaughter. She's not your granddaughter, dude. She wasn't your grandchild, and you know it. She was some murderous enchanted object which you should have warned us about. Forgive me, I knew this day would come, but I didn't want to lose her. I love Tiffany. It's time you told us the truth, Mr. Carvalho. What was Tiffany? I don't know. I came to this island because my family didn't want me, and it was a cheap place to live. I just thought the dolls were discarded trash. In my loneliness, I took to talking to Tiffany, imagining we were family. Then one day, Tiffany came to life. I never questioned it. I was just overjoyed to have a companion. Was she violent? Has she harmed anyone before? There were outbursts of anger, but I appeased her with my offerings. I know Tiffany was dangerous, but I loved her. Now I have to live without her. You poor old fellow. You meddled with something way beyond your understanding. Now that Tiffany's gone, I swear nothing like this will happen again. I know this won't make amends, but take this. It's all I have. Oh, money. I suppose Jose Carvalho could technically be charged as an accessory to murder Caterina, given that he knew Tiffany was responsible. But now that Tiffany's gone, leaving you here all alone will be punishment enough. It's sad when old people get so lonely, Caterina. Makes me think of my dad. He's getting on in years, and he's on his own too. I wish I could visit him more often, but we're always on the road, and he thinks I'm on a tour of duty. You know what, Katrina? I should send Dad a present. Let him know I'm thinking about him. The old man's partial to a good cup of coffee, and from what I hear, the blends they make down here in Mexico are amazing. It's a long shot, but let's scout around the side and see what we can find. Okay, dude. Well, I've got enough energy to do both crime scenes, so we're gonna first investigate the doll shrine. Wait to find some ceremonial candles for our seance, Katerina, but these have already been consecrated in honor of the dolls. Well, let's open up this wooden trunk. There might be some fresh candles inside. Okay. Alright, now let's look outside the hut for some coffee. Well, I might be the only one who doesn't drink coffee. I don't like it. I tried out espresso once, but it wasn't really something, so I drink tea instead. Like British people do. But the thing is, in Croatia, when somebody catches you drinking tea, they ask you, are you sick? Because usually we all drink tea when we catch cold or we cough. Well, once I was asked, how could you drink tea when it's warm outside? Well, I could ask the same for coffee. Nice spotted, Katerina. It looks like Mr. Carvalho has some fresh coffee beans out to dry. I'm sure he won't mind us borrowing a few. Let's grab some of these coffee beans for my dad. Okay. Can't sneeze. There we go. You're going, huh? You can't. And then finally, sneeze as you should be. Well, candles. Perfect, Katrina. These ceremonial candles haven't been touched. Let's get him to Felix so he can prepare the seance. Alright. Alright, prepare yourself. You're gonna need 18 hours for it. Just gonna put the handkerchiefs here. Well, here are the bees. Man, Dad's going to love these coffee beans, Katrina. I already smell the aroma. Now we just have to package them up and... Do you realize where we are? It could be anything. Oh, that's true. This island is enchanted, isn't it? We can't assume these coffee beans are safe to drink. Yeah. Good call, Katrina. Let's have Priya analyze these beans first. The last thing I want to do is send my dad enchanted coffee. And what would enchanted coffee do? Keep him awake for a life? Just joking. Are we ready to conduct a seance with these candles? I just read online that the scimetar of Carpathia has been stolen from the Louvre in Paris, Katrina. That ancient weapon is priceless. Foreshadowing. That's fascinating news, Felix, but it won't help us free Justine. But these candles you found should do the trick, and I've got the tarot cards all set. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Well, I'm not chickening out or anything, but here's the thing. We're about to summon a spirit that might be responsible for 5 murders. If we're not careful, things could go south very quickly. But according to Botis' spirit guide, the mineral rose quartz emits a powerful positive energy. Having rose quartz in a room during a seance will keep us out of harm's way. Rose quartz might be tricky to find, but Kevin is superstitious and he knows this area well. Maybe he could tell us where we could find some rose quartz. Okay. Alright, now the coffee beans. Wicked, not wicked. Dangerous, not dangerous, what is it? Do you not like your father, Ben? Excuse me? I just assumed since you want to send him these coffee beans. Why? Is there something wrong with them? Only that they are stronger than a buffalo on steroids. Oh. Oh, I see. Well, we shepherds like our coffee on the strong side. But it's otherwise safe to drink? Sure thing. Go ahead and try some. I won't drink it, don't worry. Ooh boy, that's the stuff. Dad will love this. Looks like we're ready to send this to my dad, Katrina. Let's give him a call and tell him it's on the way. Okay. Alright, let's go to Kevin East now. You and your passengers are no longer suspects in Marigold Carter's murder, Mr. East. So you're free to go. But we were wondering, what's your knowledge of the area? Whether you know where we might find some rose quartz. Rose quartz? That's a strange question. Oddly enough, I normally keep a piece with me to balance the positive vibes. But I threw it away a few hours ago. It didn't do me much good today. If you're willing to go digging around in that garbage can, you're welcome to it. Now, if that will be all, I'll say adios. Looks like we are riffling through trash again, Katarina. But if it will help us free Justine, it'll be worth it. Let's just have something to eat before we get our hands dirty. Okay. Alright, now let's call Ben's dad. Alright, Katrina, I got a connection through to my dad. Just making sure the signal scrambles so he can't trace our location. He's ex-military after all. Hello, son. I didn't expect you to be calling. What was you on a tour at all? I got a 3-day pass pop. Getting in a little R&R. I suppose that's why you're not in uniform. That's right. Now, I can't chat for long, but I'm sending you over some fresh coffee beans. The ones they have out here are incredible. Coffee beans from Chile, you mean? That's where you are, right? Nice try, Bob. You know I can't tell you where I am, but I miss you, Dad. I miss you too, son, but I'm looking forward to that coffee. And don't forget to dress warm for your R&R. Speak to you soon, Dad. Well, that went well. Okay, just waste one energy juice. Alright, let's look for some rose quartz. Last thing I need is getting possessed by a ghost. Here's a trash can. Now I'm gonna dig again. This must be the trash can where Kevin E dumped his rose quartz, Katarina. So let's roll up our sleeves and dig in. Alright, I'm doing that. I hate trash. I just hate it. Oh, here it is. You found it, Katrina. We could use this rose quartz to protect ourselves during our seance. Let's get back to Felix's trailer and get this show on the road. Okay. We are ready. We got the quartz. Alright, dudes. The candles are lit, the tarot cards are on the table, and I got the rose quartz right here. So let's do this. Grab my hand, Katarina. Alright. We're holding each other's hands, so that's how it goes. Unknown spirit, we ask that you reveal yourself. We seek your presence among us. Nothing? I don't think it's working, Katarina. Try again. Unknown spirit of the tarot, appear to us now. Oh, here it is. But no face, and we can't recognize this person. Who dares summon me? Are you the spirit of the tarot? We want to know who you are and why you're possessing people, killing the innocent. Yeah, I've no right to disturb me. I've been dead 5 years, and my anger grows stronger with each passing day. If you don't leave me alone, I shall unleash my wrath on you. We're not afraid of you. You should be. Others have tried to stop me before, to their peril, like Greg Schmidt. Oh! Greg... who? Enough. I will speak no more. Cease your investigations, or it will be your end. Well, so much for that. Whoa, that was trippy, Katrina. Direct contact with the ethereal plane. And that was definitely the spirit we were looking for. It makes sense the ghost died 5 years ago, when the murder started. But we still have no idea who this ghost is, or why they are targeting these victims. They did drop one clue, Katarina. The name Greg Schmidt. Let's pass the name Greg Schmidt to Hope. Then we can report to the chief. Okay. I guess you could call this a productive day, Katarina. We saw the murder committed by an enchanted doll. And we've also made progress towards proving the innocence of Jesse Adams and Justine. Not only are the deaths of Lady Day and Justine's sister the latest in a series of killings going back 5 years, it turns out our theory was correct. A ghost who died 5 years ago has been possessing people and compelling them to commit murder. It might be a coincidence, but the demonic presence that has been absorbing the life force of this world also started 5 years ago. Could these two be connected? I'm not sure whether those are connected, but I gotta say, something the spirit who possessed Justine and Jesse Adams, that was some freaky stuff. While the phantom didn't identify itself or explain why it's killing people, it did mention the name Greg Schmidt. Well, I found out who he is. Detective Schmidt was the investigating officer from the previous Tarot murders. The only catch is, Schmidt's now in a mental institution. He's a patient at the Blackmore Asylum in El Paso, Texas. What? So that car went insane after investigating those murders? The spirit warned us pursuing this would be dangerous. Well, it won't be intimidated. El Paso's just an hour down the road. Everyone pack up. We're moving on to Texas. Yeah. Well then, that was the elite mode. Oh, I didn't even need an extra star. I was questioning, like, do I need one more star, or do I not need it? Did I waste the 1 star on the next case? Unlock it, or anyway, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing Eid, another elite mode. Keep suggesting, guys. I'll read your comments and then just copy your suggestions and see which case we're gonna do next. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!